This is Toby. Hi, Toby. And who are you?
Toby.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want people to lose hope who are on the other side.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
yes.
how close are we right now? Yeah,
We added a function to change the name.
Ah, okay.
Yes, so this will
So
be...
if you guys beat Charo, we will change the name back to Toguri.
Yeah, so this is going to be pretty cutthroat for...
Toguri. Tiguri Toguri.
The producers have chosen, and the game will be
I
playing
am
today is
excited to
Undertale.
play. I never saw this game before.
It's, you know,
I can't see it.
well, okay, well, I mean, we're working on it. We're trying to make the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the game is now complete. Let's roll.
There it is.
The song is so beautiful. It's such a great way to
It's
start
quite
this game.
obvious, but the introduction music is inspired by Mother 1, or Earthbound Beginnings. Reed never played that game for a long time, so he might not even have realized it.
I listened to the music. At least.
Yeah, Reed got to the
Toguri.
graveyard.
Toguri.
Can I get confirmation? No, okay.
Nope, it's Chara.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Remember, you can still donate to fight back.
And we're there.
We did it.
Ta-da! Hey, nice job, everybody. That is a very strong
We
start.
will be able to see verse Sans.
It's gonna happen.
Sanservice.
Influence the game, including the name.
Ketchup. Toguri surpassed Chara LOL.
Did it? Too late.
Need to change the name back.
Yep.
All right.
Hit the reset button.
Toguri reset. New option appears on the menu.
Yeah.
Because we do have
Floey's
to get
evil
to
talking voice clip comes from the laugh sample. Floey's evil talking voice clip comes from the laugh sample. And his laugh sample is just a generic stock laugh effect with a filter on it. That's why you can hear it in some other games.
Ah, okay.
I think everyone knows this, but Toriel's theme is just a repurposed song I made from an Earthbound fan album a long time ago. The song was always called Fallen Down, but ironically, that name was chosen because it was composed of the concept of being a game over theme, similar to the one in Zelda 1. I wanted to use similar chords. Time to change name. I forgot to tweet about being alive BRB.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder why the first area is called the Ruins. Did you ever hear about Brain Dish? I mean Brain Lord, I mean Brandish.
That's right.
If anybody doesn't know what Brandish is, it's the cereal that has the sun guy as the mascot holding 2 scoops. That was definitely the hardest level in Mario, when the sun scoops down at you and throws raisins.
Yeah, a lot of
The
throw
wall
controllers.
plaques are inspired by Brandish. It's because cereal gives you plaque, and while you're wondering about that, you're going to be reading the nutritional information, which is kind of like ancient chemical hieroglyphics. And sometimes there's like a maze on the back or something. I remember being on a plane and showing this to an old man next to me who wanted to see my game. He didn't understand it, but he was very nice and polite about it. I told him to tell his kids about the game. I don't know if he ever did. He was probably like, this is mid, they should play Minecraft.
Way
The
of
music of Ruins is inspired by Secret of Mana. My friend Bonnie told me she loved the music in this area. So I win.
Yeah.
She is the boss.
But I do I recognize now. Yeah, she's just in charge.
Big boss. Like Solid Snake. By the way, Izanam did the tiles for the Ruins. He is friend of Temi, and I met him in real life and we had chicken ramen.
Did you use sprinklings?
I was sprinkled. If you notice, Toriel never ever uses contractions. This is her special super duper homestuck typing quirk. She still has it in Deltarune for some reason. Be normal, mom, you're embarrassing me. Toriel's name was inspired by the word tutorial. If you didn't notice this, you need to go back to the tutorial. Also, her appearance was inspired by Mimiga from Cave Story. Everyone knows that. Even the creator of Cave Story knows that. I told him.
What other stuff did you tell the creator of Cave Story?
I love him.
My daughter is now in kindergarten.
Originally she
so
was
the call me
going to
mom
be
thing,
human.
I really feel
Or
that
look
now.
human. Some kind of motherly goddess. Honestly, it was too close. The Breath of Fire 3. Don't worry, we'll be referencing Breath of Fire later with Aaron. I'm glad she's instead some sort of furry-like creature. Well, I don't know if I'm glad. But you guys seem glad. Well, I don't know if all of you are glad that some of you seem glad. Are the people on the couch glad?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm reasonably glad. Yeah.
yeah, it's fine, totally.
She has little weird hands because I had to draw them. Speaking of Breath of Fire, Tammy really likes that game and got to draw some art for some officially licensed merchandise that Fangaimer put out.
We got to do some plots
Also,
too.
some of the first people that ever played my demo and gave me a lot of support and encouragement were Claire and Andrew, the creators of Pusheen. One of the ways I convinced them to play it was saying that I like Breath of Fire too, I think. Long story short, if you can't make friends with my game, try Breath of Fire. If that doesn't work, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to make friends through Bokusuka Wars. Do you guys know about the game?
Breath of Fire.
Guess
to
we
make the
need to
stream
play
go
that
better.
next.
Oh, I feel bad not knowing about
Bokusuka.
Breath of Fire. Toby, can you give us a quick rundown of the...
You
I
mean
guess it's-
Undertale.
Can you tell us how to get through this part?
Basically it involves rocks. That puzzle we saw just now with the cracks and holes is just taken from Brandish, Raisin. No, don't be insulting.
Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize.
But I
15
just
minutes of the
thought they
stream.
looked delicious in theory. The name of a few characters in this game came from a random English word website. That includes Napstabluke and Ascari. I like to be inspired by random slop and roll around and roll around. Ghost Fight, which is the music of the now, was actually a song I made for a Super Nintendo style music compilation thing. I mean, I don't think the character really has anything to do with jazz at all. But I like the game off, so I figured that putting jazz with a ghost could be a fitting combination.
Nice.
LOL, when he makes a hat it has like weird half transparency.
I always notice that. I always think of Photoshop when I see...
Did anyone else see that? Yeah. Adobe Photoshop Elements 0.00001. Don't forget to get donut.
Ordering
Birds.
right now, though.
I like character designs that are kind of confusing and make you question what you're looking at. That's why this frog character has two faces. I mean from character, I mean from character, I mean frog character. Chat and Couch, who do you think the face in the leg hole is? Is that like the guy's second face, or is that a healthy creature living underneath?
A
Definitely.
symbiotic situation.
Yes, symbiotic, absolutely.
I always saw it as just like kind of back legs moving around freely.
What's the name of the baby or legs?
Well, it's
Could
either
it be
Kara or
Toto?
Togor, depending on who
Well, no,
donates
because
the
that
second most
sounds
money.
too much like Toadette. Come on guys, try to be more creative.
Sorry.
Toguri. Toguri is winning so much right now. This is the power of something. I can't believe you're fighting your vegetables. Because of the existence of Floey, I generally avoided using plant-based monsters or having them at all because I feel like it made everything weird. But this enemy exists because I was afraid the player wasn't going to get enough vitamin A. I guess technically they are not really a plant anyway, but just a monster that resembles a plant superficially. At least in my personal opinion, you could think that way. Also, there was no way to spare this enemy in the demo except for eating it, which required you to attack. This wasn't great design if you don't want to attack things, so I fixed it to be not needed. Great content for stomach patters. Finally pandering to this audience. What?
Sorry, Toby. Just a second. There's a somebody's at the door.
I'll get it. Let me go check, see what we got here.
I will be lonely.
Oh, well, hello. What can we have?
That's giant Toriel plush.
Giant Toriel. Come on over here, Toriel. Plush.
I am no longer lonely.
And also, we have a magical chest. So let's open this up and see what we got inside. Oh, look at
Hear
this.
the magic as you open that chest out.
Look at this. Oh, it is a faded ribbon.
Wow, that looks way more faded than it did in rehearsals.
It sure did.
Holy cow! This is it's
Just
a very
like
nice
the one
ribbon.
we got in the game right now, some amazing.
Oh, you're right. This is kind of a multimedia experience. Now, Reed handed it to me, but it will not fit over my giant head.
I feel
so.
multi.
So I'm gonna, Toby, if you could pardon me for a second. Pardon my reach.
Pussy.
I'll see.
There we go. I think that looks great.
He looks really good.
That looks really good.
While
It'd
I
be
look
cool to
just
have,
like a ribbon.
We should all have such a thing around our necks.
There we go.
I hope to get many equipment. My statistics will raise.
Yeah, what has the faded ribbon done for Toby?
Can you guys train me with dominoes and swimming?
I
Looks,
think
the first enemy
look,
in the game
this
designed
is-
by Temmie.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Sorry, everybody. We're back to it.
You
But if
look
you guys
like
want
Bob of Sponge. But it's
to
fine.
Kara,
Tell fans are
Bro, the
getting
way
more.
the rooms are painted, they must have used so much paint.
Make sure those
LOL,
lights
the
don't turn
monster
off.
blue LED technology. Wars were fought over this. Yeah, we skipped the intro so people didn't see. Maybe eventually.
I think they used less paint in the original version of this room. Oh no, yeah,
That was the lights. I'm gonna be
If there will be
second
new
guessing
content, it will just be special for the stream though.
It's true, yeah.
Look with your eyes and enjoy. Is red even Asriel's favorite color, or did they just think that when he was born?
That's,
I feel like his favorite color would be green. But it's not like I was thinking about that then. Hot take, I think it's fine to like multiple colors. I want to cast the spell Last Stand from Magic the Gathering. The problem is that you guys live in Arizona, so you only have mountains.
Riff on
It's
that.
insane how Toriel teaches you things. She could be a teacher. Or she could be a tutorial. As long as we're speaking about Asriel, right after my game came out in 2016 or something, I went to an event, and there were some fans there, and they told me that they had a theory, that there was another kid named Toguri. So that's been a thing for a really long time, LOL.
That's amazing. I first learned about it right before the stream. I had
It's
someone
kind
need to
of funny
explain.
that it became a meme recently. I don't know what the factor was. She runned away. The music here is just the intro sound effect, aka my voice. Slowed down. I'm glad about this battle. Even though the design is esoteric, I think it really lends to it. In my opinion, people defeating Toriel violently on their first time by accident and resetting is possibly the best outcome. That was what the entire demo was built around. Also, this is a very known fact, but the music for this battle, Heartache, was made for fighting Joker in the proto version of Deltarune I never made 13 years ago, and he never used a French horn ever again. I have said elsewhere, but one inspiration for Toriel was, I wanted to have a mother character in a game that was actually a character beyond being a mother. I don't want to spoil Mother 3, but that's a game where the mother character just basically ends up being a tool for the story with almost no dialogue. I'm not saying it's necessary to tell stories my way, but I just wanted to try something I hadn't seen much of before in RPGs. people don't remember the demo, but at one point this game was only the ruins, so that's why Flowey has tons and tons of dialogue after just doing this one sequence, because there's no logical reason for someone to play the beginning of the game over and over. People don't really see it, but Flowey said he was Prince. More like the artist formerly known as Prince. The famous reverse symbol sample from Fruity Loops or whatever. This title noise is my mouth and was. It's foreshadowing to the fact that I'm going to use reverse symbols over and over and over and over and over again. Everyone looks nice and snug.
It is, yeah.
There is a famous camera where Alfie's. What a beautiful set. How do we think that he broke that stick? I would like to think that he hit it with a second bigger stick. Or maybe it had dynamite installed in it, and he put detonator on the ground. This ambience doesn't loop correctly, so it has clicks in it, lol. Famous story about Sans that everybody knows starts like this. Jones, my friend, the famous skeleton lover. We are talking loves Jack Skellington. One of their favorite games is Grim Fandango. They had a comic called Helvetica, about a world of skeletons, where the main character is a skeleton called Helvetica. Now everybody knows Helvetica is a very respected font. And to be really annoying, I decided that I would put in my game 2 skeletons named after the most annoying fonts of all time. Comic Sans and Papyrus. Hating on those fonts was a big meme around that time, but what's funny is that since my game came out, I basically don't see anything about those fonts anymore. Anyway, Jones thought Papyrus was really cute and Sans was really cool, so everybody wins. I'm so lonely as an adult with no view of Comic Sans. What about Papyrus?
No doubt.
I need to go buy some pet rocks. Anyway, about these 2 skeletons. I think if you fundamentally get down to the fundamentals of my humor, it really just comes down to 2 wacky guys. I think the pinnacle of this kind of comes with SpongeBob, but maybe it's deeper. Even when I was like 5, when playing around, I made my left hand and my right hand into different characters. Hand and Loki, and one of them was Goofy, and the other was a comedic foil, and they were always fighting each other. Also occasionally Loki would turn into a third one called Ryo that was basically like Ryu from Street Fighter, but we don't talk about him. So like I think on some deep fundamental level, I'm all about 2 wacky guys. Both are goofy, but occasionally either will be the comedic foil. And sometimes Ryu from Streets is there hanging out. Toguri is barely ahead, hanging on by a single white thread. Will he live or die? Perfect. Pop tie and, wait, we didn't get to use pop tie.
Oh no, it's not pop tie.
So I don't remember. But there are similar fonts in Japan. And for Papyrus's text is vertical. I didn't do it, so yeah. Many monsters in this area were designed by my friend Magnolia Porter, who drew the comic Monster Pulse. She drew monsters and then I gave them ridiculous personalities that had nothing to do with what they look like. So for example, the Snowflake Dragon is a teenage comedian for some reason, but honestly I like that the appearance has nothing to do with the personality. Because that's how people in real life work. It's not always that someone's design matches what kind of person they are. This dog was drawn on a piece of paper in class. I thought it was so epic and funny that he laughs like a dog. Now he's forgotten like a whisper on the wind. I just wanted to introduce a blue attacks because people might appreciate standing still as a fun and exciting game mechanic. By the way, if you make 2 things blue and white in your game, make sure that the blue is actually blue and not cyan, because colorblind people might have trouble distinguishing them. Let's talk about the dogs for a second. Where my dogs at, who let the dogs out, etc. You might not like to hear this, but I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. I never had a dog. But you know who really liked dogs and had a dog? It was Temmie Dun Dun Dun. Temmie had a Pomeranian named Kibble, and so for a while I was all about Pomeranians. I had an image of a Pomeranian, I just kept sending her over and over again. I would tell her I had concept art and then I would just send her the image instead. There was one point where we had a Pomeranian and I just kept editing it to be longer and longer. I think that's why we ended up putting lesser dog in the game. I don't know, it was 12 years ago. That's all the way from 1st grade to graduating high school is how long ago it was. And that whole time the dog was probably still growing and is probably really long now. It's probably rotated around the earth by now with how long it is. Anyway, all the dogs is because of Temmie. Even annoying dog is because of Temmie. By the way, I have great ideas if you get a dog. If you have a dog, you could name it Micro Cabin. If you have a cat, you can name it Zach the Art of Visual Stage. If you have a fox, you can name it Harry the Fox Series. If you have a bird, you can name it Frey in Magical Adventure. If you have a jerboa, you can name it Sea Lane. There's no more facts, and I said all of them.
Thanks, Toby.
And you wanted to name your first child Zach the Art of Visual Stage.
So Toby, we just passed it, but there was a snowman there that made me think of my very first Earthbound fluke, the sweltering snowman.
Oh yeah.
Can you confirm or deny that this was an influence on the design of the snowman?
It definitely wasn't, but I was going to talk about the guy waiter.
Ah, okay.
Later.
All right.
LOL, gotta have that mother to magic and snowman. In Cave Story there is this little guy you can pick up for a side quest, but if you never return him to his family, he has a line at the end of the game. I really like that detail, so the snowman piece is kind of a more friendly consensual version of that. I wanted your choices to make a difference in this game, not just in big ways, but in small ways as well. Of course, having a small scope really helps that out immensely. This is not remotely sustainable as the size of the game and team increases. By the way, about an ice cream guy. One of my friends Atmaja said he was a bishi. I'll never forget this. This is a famous puzzle of the floor. My friend Chess really liked Icy. I think without her that I wouldn't have been as motivated to keep bringing him up. He's kind of inspired by, I don't know,
I think we should.
those posters in your
humor
class as a
Papyrus.
kid. You chose the Hume Rouse option. Banjo Kazo. Banjo Katswa. What's up with the
So
mouse
Tobler?
hall? Chara inning.
Oh.
Name change.
The
Goodbye to
director
Tobler.
nations.
No Tobler.
No Toblerones.
Togorone. This dog is the best enemy in the game. Once I made this part, before the game was out, I walked around comic conventions and showed it to people on my laptop. That was a great memory. How many times are we going to pet this guy?
4 maybe?
We made
Four.
$50K, so we need to pet him 50K times. How about 30 times?
The top
Toby
is
Bob
crazy.
sometimes doesn't know when to let a joke go. TM, I'm taking this chance to drink my pet sweat. I feel like my z-axis is increasing. I like how his face goes over the bubble.
29.
He needs to go into the box.
Here we go. And
Insufficient. Insufficient.
No, we have,
Okay,
we have to keep going.
more pets.
Insufficient.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming into the box.
And for a petting,
Out of the pound.
I'll go of the frying pan and into the petting pan. I'm using my frying pet as a drying pet. I'm sorry to the Vans, but I'm thankful to me. Look at this epic puzzle that slows the game down. You guys are amazing.
There's a-
Hardly emoji. That option is really important, so make sure you choose burger or fry. These
one of
dogs,
those
the
two.
appearance is inspired by Troublers by my friend Blee. Tuesday again, no problem. Anyone remember having problems on Tuesday? Not me.
And
Random
those people-
topic, but Sans music was also made for Proto Deltarune. It was originally for a gym in Card Castle where Rudens were going to be working out, and one of them says the brain is the strongest muscle of all. I think there was a gym in Space Funeral that it was a reference to. By the way, did anyone ever notice about that song?
Oh, I think that might be my regular size Toriel plush.
Dorb.
You wanna go check on that?
Sorry to interrupt, Toby, but we're gonna answer the door here and see what we get.
I'm going to be lonely.
Look
It's
who
okay, we
we've
got another
got.
friend for you.
It's
I'm
another
not lonely
Toriel.
anymore.
Now, so we'll hold
Not
her up
only
here
memorial.
just momentarily, so you can get a sense of the relative scale.
And if you've
The
been in that
size is
auction,
different.
you will be getting the big one.
Yes.
To be clear.
Yes. Yeah. The currently $2,400
look closely.
donation.
Yeah, Reed is not just holding one of those way closer to the camera.
Yeah, it's not a perspective trick.
It's actually much bigger.
All right. Well, let's give Toby a friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
I like having friend.
my wife.
There's
She
the
should
first
have the
Borat
ribbon.
reference of the stream.
Oh yeah, we should give Toriel the ribbon.
I mean, look, don't tell Toriel, Toby, but I think it looks better on you. That said, it is your big day.
That's true. Toby goes to the museum. Big day.
Togor is actually, it's a shortened version of Toby Goes to the Museum.
That's true, it's Celtic. Toguri pulled ahead.
Action
Now
on
we
these-
need change
on
name
these
back.
names.
I always planned to do the puzzle for real later. I thought it would be funny, and that is Metatron. Over there, Metatron, ton. Anyway, about Sans theme is directly inspired from the In and Out crowd song from Sesame Street. Kano, who designed the card characters for Deltarune, she really likes Sally Crookshank. So I was watching all of Sally Crookshank's animations. And I heard that song and I was like, I'm gonna make my own version of this to get better at music. So I made what I thought was pretty much a direct homage to that song. But it's been 10 years and nobody has ever said anything at all.
Wow.
So I guess it really wasn't as good of an homage as I thought. Pensive Togorone. It would be a bad mascot puzzle game, like Musapi Choco Marker.
In the
Secretly
official
good game.
Dreamcast. My life sucks. I'm never going to play Sengoku Turb.
Sengoku Turd?
And I'm never going to play it.
I think it's good. Video game. It's a lump of sands with the word snow written on it. You can do this puzzle diagonally if you're crazy. Trick shot 360 and walk away. This is another Magnolia enemy. To talk about another enemy again, the enemy Jerry is based off of a joke I made up in high school with my friend about a fictionally annoying character named Jerry. There was this flash animation on the Starman forums that this one guy made. There was a stick figure guy outside looking up at the smiling sun and he was like, I love you, Mr. Sun. And then the sun was like, I don't like you though. And then one of the rays of sun coming off of him flew into the guy and stabbed him and killed him. Then it warned you to wear sunscreen. I think this is lost media. I only remembered this right now. I don't know who made it.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, so I guess the animation has some like, I don't like anybody. Whereas Jerry, it's more, I don't like you in particular.
Yeah.
In Earthbound there is that one guy in a hotel work you talk to him like 30 times he gives you $50.
Yeah.
That was the inspiration for these snowballs. I mean snow puffs.
I never
Yeah,
did
Dan's
less than
first
3.
love, right parenthesis.
Man, the
Temmie definitely drew the armor of this guy. But I think I definitely drew all of the faces on him. Is a mystery how the dog inside works. How does everybody think the mechanism of the dog inside works?
it's kind of like a Big Bird situation.
Is Big Bird small inside his body?
Yes. Yeah, I mean he's small, but he's got
What?
long arms, so he can reach up and operate his mouth.
He's big enough.
Sometimes he comes out and he's small. Slash, what, you really be
armor.
making stuff up?
I'm just giving one man's opinion.
Covered in
It's like the crazy one-man band.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got little windows
Yeah.
he can poke his head out of.
Did anyone have the book How Dogs Really Work by Alan Snow? I didn't have a dog, but I did have that book. I'm looking at a screenshot of that book How Dogs Really Work, and I'm noticing that it has a lot of explanatory arrows pointing to things and naming them. When I was a kid I would draw a lot of stupid illustrations with arrows pointing to things and a name like that. Now the great background in the sequence is drawn by Marigo, who also drew the famous image of the ruins parallax that looks like many castles. Highly respectful and great pixel artist famous for background of city. Now you know it and you're proud. You can originally skip the sequence by just holding down when you're going across the bridge, but I fixed it. Hemi drew even more parts to this deadly machinery like a cannon and stuff, but we ended up not using them. I think the rotating dog is the best graphic in the game. I never get tired of it ever.
Always
Also I
sticking
forgot
out.
to mention earlier,
No
but
matter
there
what
was
angle.
another contributor who drew the sprite that the Fawn NPC was based on, and Lesser Dog Save Point Room. That was Cap. They drew up a ton of NPC art concepts, but I didn't end up being able to use most of them. The music in this area is one of the only songs I can actually play on the piano, and it sounds good. Obviously, like everything was composed on the piano first. I think a rapper sampled this song without permission and Sebastian Wolf got mad. Classic.
Pretty
Tokery
neck
is
and neck.
ahead.
A little
By the
over
way, there
$100.
will be a cut off on burger and fries soon, so you better burger your fries. As
Giant
soon as we
Oreo.
beat Papyrus, that
Before this
rabbit
thing
character, QC, was drawn entirely by Temi. The
Shopkeeper
reason for
characters
the
in
name
Hebrew?
QC revealed in DR is because it's the letters CQ backwards, and those letters have to do with rabbit characters for some reason. Gotta have a good rest.
This is Mr. Saturn. I love the middle one. You just tooting.
That was awesome. It sounded like Carlos. Famous noise of the Carlos.
I love-
Always been there.
I love Snowden because it's one of those classic RPG towns that you just want.
I'm glad that you like it so much. I really wanted to feel like a nice place to be. All the NPCs in the game besides Frog Gits etc. all have different graphics. I really wanted every monster to feel like an individual person with individual personality and individual quirk. Ice Wolf aka Jimmy Hot Pants. Reminded of my friend Camellia for no reason. Sometimes you just remember them for no reason. Maybe the reason is because Cool Hat. Did anyone else get word searches in school as assignments? I
Last
was
day of
getting
school.
that in middle school.
Burger is looking like it could pull away, but there's still a little time.
Are you sure you don't want to fry? My personal opinion is fry. The famous weird fog.
Hold.
I don't remember how I made this. Obviously it's something that got mirrored. I like that random noise it plays before the battle starts. I like when he says you're blue. That was one of the best things I ever thought of. A famous thing about Papyrus is that his theme song was originally Lancer's theme from 2012 Deltarune concept, and his battle theme was also the battle theme from that game concept. Imagine every single battle being Bonatrus LOL. By the way, are we going to flirt with them?
I mean, it has
Flirt
the
for the
potential.
fries. Charlie's long fry. I don't understand anything.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Toby.
about him saying blue. I was trying to do a lot of twists in this game. It was a lot easier to do when people had never been pre-exposed the concept of me doing a twist before. Now it's almost expected for me to do something crazy here and there, but at the time, just turning blue and being able to jump was like, wow, this game is actually crazy. Anyway, there is a Fangaimer employee that apparently got stuck on Papyrus because he was too hard and never beat the game as a result. First of all, this boss used to be quite a bit harder during the game's development. When you are making a game, Unless you're making the game for a very specific hardcore audience, I really recommend sitting down and watching other people play the game. It really helps you realize what is clear, what is unclear, which parts are hard, which parts are easy, which parts aren't funny, etc. I didn't change the attack patterns too much, but I lowered the amount of damage, I increased the length of invincibility you have during this battle, gave the player broken healing items with bicycle. I wanted to keep the bullet patterns enjoyably difficult, so I kept those pretty much the same so would be fun to try to beat without getting hurt, but I pushed it to the extent where you can actually beat the battle without even moving at all if you just get enough gold to buy enough healing items, and then as a last resort I made it so you can skip the battle if you lose multiple times. I'm not trying to throw any shade of the person who got stuck. Some people just become discouraged quickly if they lose, but for my games, which don't have a difficulty slider, I want to try to make them fun to play, but still possible to proceed if you just have enough determination. For example, the boss of Deltarune Chapter 4, the difficulty lowers slowly after losing a large number of times, to the extent where if you lose 16 times, pretty much anybody can win. How's Fry doing?
Charlie's long fry has raised $1,000
Holy cow!
during the papyrus fight.
Here we go.
One of the longest fries you've ever seen.
Fry equals blurred. Too late. I want everybody to be able to see the story of my games, even if they don't have good reaction time or super gamer skills or something. At the same time, I feel like there's not really a sense of accomplishment if you don't have to struggle a little bit. So I do want the average player to get a game over against a boss, which is difficult. Some people never want to get game overs. Everybody has their own desires when they play a game, but for my games, I definitely want you guys to lose. Dog. What was that dog? Was that in the original game? And cool. I really should have added a jump button to this game. From now on anything can happen. You must spare. There was no poll for saying what a loser. Rip off. Reed playing incessantly with giant tutorial is increasing her value. No one asked, but I'm happy. I love that ugly ice in the background. I had fun making all the little water effects. Burger and fries will be cut off and ketchup will be cut off. Seems like catsup won.
Alright.
The superior sup. Maybe we can stop the polls. I'm not gonna lie, when I wrote some of the lines of this game I thought about people taking screenshots of them. Like the trash can line.
Pretty
yeah,
far
we should
past
verse
it.
Sans.
Yeah. Let's verse.
Alright, everybody, that was verse Sans.
Amazing.
Don't worry, we will have another incentive. We are still figuring out the logic, but we will add an incentive to get into battle with Sans. Yeah, might be almost as good. I am
Wanna see my
discussing
room?
charity incentive
It's amazing.
stuff.
Toby
We
is-
will have more soon. Okay, we have updated our targets.
Then 8
80k
and
to
a
Battle
0.
Sands.
But you
2
give me
targets
option
have
A.
also been added. We need 2.5k to hang out with Napstabluke and 2.5k to buy punch card. Make sure to choose the target when you donate. I drew the graphics for him holding the book and stuff. That's why it looks so bad, lol. Originally Papyrus had better in-game graphics for emoting drawn by Gozusuru. Technically I could have used it because it looks amazing, but famously I said that the problem is that if this graphic looks good the rest of the graphics will stick out. I wanted to make a habit of lowering the expectations of the player. All the music here and the setup was obviously inspired by the fact that I had just played Phoenix Wright. I'm pretty sure my college friend told me to play it and he dressed up as Gumshoe for Halloween one time, so it was just like, play that game, directly into making L. Well, I'm just a milkshake machine. Something quite famous about this date is that the earlier version, the way that Papyrus dumped you was really cruel and sudden. When Jones played it they cried, and I was like, okay, maybe I should change it? But also, Jones really loves skeletons so Jones would be biased. When Claire and Andrew played it they also got sad, and yet another friend when they also played it, so I was like, okay, pretty much everybody hates this so I guess I gotta make it nicer. Do you like his clothes?
I love his
dude.
wall-eyed expression. Musubi shoe.
My Musiobi shoes, they make me want to move. That was his famous line from this game. I'm always quoting it.
There are melons, yes!
Millen shoulders. I definitely drew the graphics for his special outfit. We didn't investigate his fried chicken leg. It's okay, it will only be lost forever. Papyrus fried chicken legs is lost media. Anyway, about Papyrus dumping you hard. I thought I was doing something interesting because I hadn't really seen any games where the character you like dumps you really hard. Don't get mad at me because I haven't heard of Doki Doki Dumpy Dumpy 2000 for Windows 98. I guess seeing in practice, it just kind of had a negative effect on the attitude towards the game, so I tried to make him let you down as lightly as possible, and still clearly stay friends. I'm really glad I knew people to play test the game because without that change a lot of people would have been really upset, lol. Speaking of the influence of friends, there was this one friend that was insistent that Toriel was perfect, like, from an objective to character standpoint, not as like praise. They were just like, there's nothing actually wrong with her, she's like what, too nice. This kind of encouraged me to more obviously show her various flaws over time. I know it's not very popular to show negative things about your characters, but I think it's really important for them to have depth. Caring, loving, good, kind people can still have things they need to work on. It's those imperfections, and overcoming or living with those imperfections that make us all human. That being said, I think my friend was probably wrong in the first place, lol. They like pretty messed up characters, so even after all the extra stuff I wrote I don't even know if they would still count them as flawed. You have to be at least 1 briska tall to ride this ride. Yeah,
Yes.
You guys need a burger and fries in real life.
Fries,
Seems like a
because of
good
the
place to
donation
take a
incentive.
lunch break right before this. We'll just set it up.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty hungry, so I think I'm gonna.
Yeah. Yep. You guys interested?
Yeah, give me a sec. Let me get through this real quick, and y'all go ahead. I know a shortcut.
I'm hungry too.
All right, well let's let Toby. Toby.
Yeah, Toby, we'll bring
Don't
you
forget
yours.
Toriel.
You're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, take Tori.
She's also hungry.
All right. Yeah. I know a shortcut.
Big Toriel is hungry.
You want to, something going on behind the TV there.
Oh,
Check it out.
oh, yeah.
Look at that. Oh, man.
Yeah. What is this? This is disgusting. I'm glad we got it off the TV.
All right.
All right, back at it.
Next little grind. Toby, you get something to eat while we were gone?
Hold on, let's see.
Can you guys hear me on the voice to text side?
Sure can.
The fathers now have normal audio. Actually Reed and Dan do not. Reed and Dan speak. Only Charlie is audible. Audio. No one can hear me. Trap. Dan and Reed have been silenced for their crimes. Only Charlie and me are alive. Reed was audible.
What? Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
You've been made loud for your crimes.
Welcome back, fathers.
Thank you. It's good to
great
be
to be
back.
here.
I
Charlie.
was swirling in a maelstrom of fear. Did
Thankfully-
you guys eat French?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We fried it up.
Fry.
Fry services is what they call it.
Fries or vices. Banjo at SWAT. Yeah, Charlie is now not audible normally.
I
First
threw the
times.
gauntlet down and nobody could hear the gauntlet.
Glove.
lying on the
To-do.
Oh. Oh. It sounds like
Did I
there's-
get that?
Yeah. Someone at the door. Oh, look at this.
It's our old friend Chess.
That's another magical chest. Let's see what we've got here. Ah, look at this. Un tutu.
Oh.
That's French for the tutu.
Oh, okay. Real.
Your to-do.
Man, Banjo Kazooie has changed you, Reed. So, producers, does a dog wear a tutu like this? Or like this?
Yeah, long ways. Definitely long ways.
First one?
I'm becoming a frill.
Yeah, I think this looks better.
You're the boss, I have no control.
I mean, I'd listen to your suggestions. You got an eye for character design.
Thank you.
We are at 77,000.
Sufficient.
Well, I
If
can
we get
imagine
3K,
taking
we
that
can
first.
see stands inside a battle.
So did people actually hear
I
Charlie's
knew exactly
Gauntlet?
that you were going to say that.
Did you know that I was also going to say that I love these little plants down here because they look like ramen noodles? Because I do.
Thank you.
If
It's
Kara-
awesome how Undyne's eye fades out slower than the rest of her body. That was my biggest effort. I see. This is the first area with tiles by Kanjuk. He did the tiles of Waterfall and Hotland based off of some concept art. He also did some tiles of Queen's Mansion in Chapter 2. I think around this part of the game is where Temmie started to become busy with school, so there's kind of a bigger mix of artists. The famous story about Aaron is that there's 2 reasons that I made this character. One is that my friend Aaron asked me as a joke if he could be a monster in the game, like a really buff strong one. The second thing is that at the time Temmie really hated both mussels and horses and thought they were disgusting, so I combined both of those things into one monster and made her draw it to annoy her.
Wait, what about the Breath of Fire 3 connection?
He has dialogue from a guy in Breath of Fire 2. Aaron from real life doesn't really care about BoF 2 perhaps. This area focuses more on atmosphere. I thought it was important to have a break from areas where you are constantly assaulted by goofy or motherly interactions non-stop. Whether people like the break from goofiness or not, it's important to change the atmosphere occasionally. Otherwise there's no contrast, and everything is only interesting because of contrast. I will say I had trouble making it interesting when it was just Undyne, so I introduced the character of Monster Kid designed by Magnolia Porter. That offers some contrast vs Undyne and also goes with the human and monster theme. It's not the most fleshed out thing, but it's not really the right time in the story for a deeper kid friendship, if that makes sense. Woshua is based off of a drawing that Omoke made a really long time ago. I think she just posted some random cute weird drawings on Twitter and I was like, I think I just made an enemy design that was blatantly inspired by it, and I was like, I should probably ask permission for this, so I did. Kind of as a trade for that after the fact, I designed an enemy for her in her game. It's a Jason ripoff that only shows up in the real world. You didn't look at the telescope. I was going to credit the guy who drew the inside of the telescope, LOL. Telescope puzzle graphic. The background is nice here. It was drawn by Clarivoire. They also helped clean up tennis sprites many years later. Complete unrelated tangent, but if you go back and look at Super Mario RPG, even though the game sprites use some pre-rendered 3D, tons of the sprites are either cleaned up by hand or completely drawn from scratch to look 3D, which is insane. Otherwise details like the character's eyes, hands, etc. would be totally incomprehensible. Thanks Clarivoire. What is Punchinello? I wanted Undyne to feel intimidating. Kinda stalking you like SAX from Metroid Fusion was my main inspiration. Undyne originally had no stark shadow on her, and I think I drew it on manually to make her look scarier. It looks like we are going to meet the incentive for Sens inside of a battle. What will we do? I'm scared. I'm scared. Sufficient.
What manner of battle do you think it could be?
Kitswa style. Appa Kitswa style. Is the mouse a monster or a monster that was like a mouse?
Does it have a set of eyes somewhere underneath the mouse
Yeah.
to make you like question whether what you're looking at?
Maybe the cheese is a type of mouse.
Really wondering about that mouse. Did we reach the punch card incentive? Excellent,
look
thank
like
you
also.
guys so much, you are
You guys
amazing.
want to get on that?
Yeah, you guys are incredible. Yeah,
Oh man.
sufficient. You
Oh,
gotta
you-
get that card of punch. 1 cards. Very nice. The little white guy that asks about stars and if you can eat a star, that guy is also a Kickstarter backer reward. I don't remember what the details of the concept was. I think it was supposed to be a guy that wants to eat everything. This guy ate my memories of the event. I'm quite proud of how the graphics of this area came out. It was fun to make the particle effect, though I'm pretty sure every particle is an individual object. The classic. Does anyone have any shoes for me?
Scroll room, do we have shoes
I'm
for
going
the
to
dog?
get blisters. They're forming.
We do have slippers in the
They're
waterfall
forming.
warehouse nearby.
It's too late. Turn
next
to
time.
stone. This is a place where he could save a pea.
P.
The P.
Kazwa.
It's French. It was French the whole time.
It has been hotly debated. Oh,
wait.
okay. From the control room.
Yeah. Get this mouse on the Chiron, please. All right. the control room is drawn a sketch of.
I guess a muscular horse that attacks you with sweat is pretty home stuck. Sorry, looking at mouse.
Yes. It's we have reason to believe that a mouse like this is involved in save rooms across Undertale.
He has Celia.
If you have any more information or shoes for a dog, please get in touch. Thank you.
Uses as Celia and flagellum to locomote.
We believe it uses its flagellum to locomote.
New mouse lore dropped. This character is actually two different monsters on top of each other. I don't know why I made a big deal of it. No concert. May I have a ball, my father?
Yeah, we could probably get a ball.
I wish to play with the sphere.
Control room, could we get a sphere?
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's
wish
a sphere
to
now.
access the orb.
Here you go, pal. What do you want to do with it?
Please.
You have it?
Please.
Do you have a catch? There you go.
I'm begging. I feel whole. I absorb it.
Oh. Yep. Someone at the door here.
Ah, man, this is probably those balls I ordered.
Oh, here we go.
My
late
land
now.
who could be knocking at this time of night.
You know what? This is probably a more appropriate one here. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
There's a better sphere.
This is, Toby, for your big day, how's this one look for you?
It looks like a red and I like it.
Okay.
Nice circle of color.
They tried to get me to throw the tennis ball over a very expensive rented camera.
Very expensive Reddit camera. I like that you already did the puzzle, so this is kind of meaningless. It was nice making this part. The rain is snapped only to a specific rectangular area. And the reflections are actually just upside down characters and the puddles are just a transparent cutout. It's nice to chill with the ball.
Like, nobody else is going to be able to see the reflection of you on the ball that I can see. But it's really nice.
You have a special personalized copy of Light and Sound. The background of the castle, the famous castle, was drawn by Marigo and in top 10 most famous drawings of all time. Maybe not, but I like it. We use this in the trailer because it looked good, because it looks good. It's time to stand on somebody's shoulders to get up high just like a Tony.
So,
Toguri is too strong. What
update
if we
from the-
change the name to Gaku?
Now, I'm pretty sure the name Goku existed before.
That guitar sting sound effect that it played, my brother said that was the best sound effect ever. This is the only thing I can take pride in.
Roll
During
room
the
on our-
sequence, the attacks bring you to an attack scene instead of hurting you directly. We have some new incentives. Incentive Moffat instead of skipping. Also, donate to buy hot dogs. If you have enough money to do so, Charlie. Residual dog. I feel residual. Obviously this is a reference. Everyone knows the reference, right?
Is it Guts
Doesn't
Man?
explain it. Yes, ever since I made that dummy at the beginning I wanted it to have some sort of consequence for how you interacted with it. It was fun to be able to remix the song from earlier.
So Toby, what influenced or affected, the layout of the squares? Like the green grid on the various battle backgrounds.
Originally I wanted the enemies to always align to the grid, and so you can see in the first area all the enemies kind of fit into the grid. I don't really know if I kept doing that though. I actually plan to change the color of the grid for each area also. I had the same plan with DR Battle BG grid, but I never did it because I forgot. LOL.
It's okay though, because I've always thought that you can only like one color personally. I know that's a thing that everyone agrees with.
Yeah.
That's true, actually I agree with that. That ghost piano motif ends up getting reference a lot. Funny because this character ends up being another character later, so I'm always thinking about that. That's okay, the damage doesn't matter at this point. I thought it was really funny when I made it. Acid Rain famous of Underground. We met the incentive to go to house. My friend, generosity. The text box covers them up. Wake up. Weak. Flintstone. This is the house of a ghost and that's why it's scary and I'm scared and I can't leave. My friend from college that I haven't talked to for many years was a small bit of inspiration for Napstay Luke here listening to music and making mix CDs. He had the shirt of roast beef from Akewood that says I'm the guy that sucks and I have depression. Don't read that comic if you're a kid. Anyway, I don't know if he liked being one of the ingredients for the Napstay Luke recipe, but hopefully he does. Otherwise it would be really weird. Don't forget to listen to the CDs.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts is the the little tunes on the CDs at the bottom.
That was quite important. Can I lie down?
I think we should probably all lie down for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Control room, can someone standing up, please? Thank you. We can't be responsible for it right now.
Oh yeah, that burger is sitting just fine right now.
It was fries.
Oh, the fries, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Fries.
Yeah, this is probably the first time I've ever laid down on this floor.
Definitely. I don't think I want to do it again.
Everybody on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. Hopefully the people watching are also asleep.
I'm doing my best.
But they should definitely not feel like garbage. They've helped us raise $85,000 for Doctors Without Borders.
We restored 1 HP.
Oh, that's all I needed.
Charlie, tell me when we have to wake up.
Ding ding.
I think we're good.
Ding dang.
Ding dang.
Time to go to school.
That was a good feel.
I know it was refreshing because I didn't fall over trying to get back up.
Strong sad. LMAO.
Is
Emmons.
that
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Just gotta listen to this for a while.
Oh, yes.
glad Togor brought their Discman.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
This is a great music.
Oh, yes.
Crying and winking. Wink of fear. This is the song of the in and out crowd. I forgot this is Sans music. It's just music of chill guy as chill day. The snail with the long nose is actually a Kickstarter backer reward. Somebody wanted a snail with a long nose or something. So easy, I love doing that one. This song was made out of one singular xylophone sample. Somehow I turned the xylophone into a rock guitar and drums and stuff. I just sort of stacking it together like a laser gun. Now we can go be old.
Finally.
Harry guy, could that possibly be referring to Reed? No one knows. Talking about other games, but the joke about him saying I'm old is something I made up when I was like in middle school for another project with old guy, validating to my child self that people still think it's funny. I wanted to have all sorts of characters, so of course there's old people as well. All the types of people in the world I want to include, yet that was also important.
Doing all the voices for the characters in this game was fun, playing with kids.
You want to give the people a little taste? Toby, Toby, does Reed want to give the people a taste or not?
I don't know what the taste is.
Oh,
I'm
too late
scared.
for
You
me.
know what's really funny is that me and all the dads are all friends because of SDArman.net, an Earthbound fan website. Bonding over an RPG game online brought us together, so if there's anything I've ever been more proud that Undertale ripped off from Earthbound, it was having people bond and become friends over a silly RPG game. By the way, can you tell them the story of how I wanted to go to the Starman meetup?
So yeah, this would have been the 2000s for sure, 2000s-ish, and we had Starman conventions, which was just, you know, we just all got together. It was like a group vacation.
Yeah,
for
we
like,
rent a big house.
yeah, like 20 people,
Yeah.
30 people, and so Toby was interested in joining, but he was like, oh, what are you, like 15 or something, or 16? I don't remember. So he said like, hey, can I call you and just see if you can like talk to my parents or something? I was like, sure. I had gotten used to it at this point. And so Toby called and he's like, okay, I've got my parents here and they don't want to talk to you. It's like, oh, well, this might be a tough one. I don't know if you're going to get to go. And I could hear in the background that his mom was saying like, you're not going to go, Toby, so forget it. So I said, tell her you'll smoke a cigarette if she doesn't let you go. And then she didn't. I don't think she let you go because you said that. Sorry, that was bad advice.
Yeah,
Toby.
Reed really let go of the rope at the end of that.
This is Temmie. She's famous for being Temmie, but I have a few things to say. First of all, Tem is not designed by Tem. Her friend Betty Kwong randomly drew a sketch of what she thought Temmie would look like as a creature crossing the street. So I decided to implement it in the game even though it's not actually Temmie. The talking style of the creature was based off of Temmie's way of talking in 2015, but no longer. Actually, Temmie had mixed feelings about being identified with the Temmie Undertale creature so much. Tem is actually human and not just game character, and also make thing besides Undertale, including her own games and other stuff, and also became a loaf once. I think most people don't say that stuff to her anymore, but she doesn't even say Hoi anymore. Hoi died. I searched my chat with Temmie for last 4 years. Hoi 0 result. Anyway, other fact. In the code of the game there's actually unused code to control Temmie's attack with the long legs that runs back and forth. I wanted to make a mini game where you control this called leg. You could get extra legs as extra life and you would dodge fire etc. But there's no leg. Nothing good is ever made in this world. Be realistic and go back to work. Does anyone on the couch know what area might have inspired this area?
I've got to go with Saturn Valley from the
Yeah,
musical.
yeah.
I was worried when you got the yeah with
Yeah.
the H first.
Yeah. The mushroom guy here was actually a Kickstarter backer character and originally had like some sort of crazy situation where he was stuck in a single place and could not move and had depressing dialogue. I remember liking it a good amount, but I just had to change it because it kind of felt like it overlapped with the snowman. Don't get rid of that sticks. Unless you need to get rid of it. I don't know. You can give it to meditate on. This is how Chara can still win. I love how she, just as they have a deep history, doesn't say anything else. That's one of my favorite jokes. People still don't know what the voice sample in the background is, and I'm glad. Thank you. I can make Temmie show up arbitrarily. I might do that sometimes for fun. Temmie showed up.
Your
I should have made
responsibility.
the ability to shoot lemons in this game. That would have been awesome. I wanted the characters in the game to feel like real people, and I tried really hard to make their personalities come through. At the same time, each character was created with a specific reason to fulfill a necessary role in the story. Of course, each character has multiple purposes, but to just say things in the terms of the game. Flowey was created to present the issue of fight vs mercy. After Flowey tricks you, Toriel is there to test your trust and show how your choices matter. Pyrus is supposed to be a character that is extremely merciful and thus is nearly guaranteed to be your friend, and have relationships with the next characters. Undyne is supposed to be the first character you can't spare in a typical fashion. Metatton is there to be a sexy robot. Basically, each character presents a case of exploring the story via the game mechanics. Each character was firmly planted in the role, but as I wrote them, they developed more and more into fleshed out characters. I mean, there is some degree of like, I want a sexy robot, I want to have a funny skeleton, I want an annoying spam email. A properly charming character can really help carry the game. But yet many people ask me over and over again, how do you make your characters? And the main thing is, you make a story. Characters don't exist without a story. Purpose and function first, personality etc. later. Honestly, that was the hardest thing about having to release the first chapter of Deltarune. Most important characters from Light World show up in chapter 1, so the story needed to be kind of locked in. I mean, how stupid would it be if, like in chapter 5, I have to introduce Ascari's big brother who never showed up until now. Read more. Can we talk about Osamu Tezuka's star system for a second?
Yes.
No, okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. I mean, no. I love how pliable Monster Kid's face is.
Squishy and made of curry and rice.
The
Hey,
memory
this is the
section.
famous flowers from the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you to Brian for recreating this. That pillar in the middle looks so conspicuous to me. Just kind of raw pillar. Exactly, this pillar stood so the other pillars could stand. They will be making a plush of this monstrous kid. You will
says
see.
turd.
Epic animation of lifting them up, and continuing to stare downwards. Good move. Now is time for the boss. Once again, this room graphic was drawn by Marigo. Great graphic. This is a famous story, but I didn't really know what Undyne's personality would be pretty much until the cutscene where you fight her. It was pretty much a very last minute thing. I tried giving her some sort of serious British knight accent or something, like Frog from Chrono Trigger. I wanted her to be super serious compared to everyone else. In the end, having her be sincerely convicted but a little bit goofy was better, I think. I'm really allergic to things that don't have humor. Void. I searched my chat with Temi Void, 0 result. Void died. Toguri is winning.
Toby, this is for you.
That is a plush of the new brand, but it will not go to charity, so don't think about it. Think about charity. It's only here
find
for
out.
friend purposes.
I don't know if you guys are getting that,
Surprise.
but it's not my voice. It's actually the Monster Kid plush.
Your heart turned green. In the battle it says that she smells like sushi. I told the translator to keep this the same in Japanese, even though sushi actually just means vinegared rice over there. We could have had it say smells like sashimi, but I just thought it smells like sushi was too famous for some reason. Undertale Deltarune. Undertale Deltarune.
We'll pick that up.
Undertale Del.
Japanese control room, can we get an eye on the TTS?
Undertale Deltarune Kazuya.
You know, and
It's
I learned.
nice, yet you were probably being a noob. It was fun making this battle system. I tried to choose systems that would be intuitive for people to play even if they didn't have deep knowledge of a given genre. For people good at rhythm games is probably easy as pie. This is where I really started going ham on making characters out of different parts. Undertale Deltarune Charlie should eat something alive. Never mind.
Eat something alive.
Look at some famous water cooler from water. Probably the fact that you can miss this is a bit mean. Oh well, go back to your house with your stark lighting, and sit in your starkly lit room. Good news, we made to Spicy World aka Hotland. Definitely the stupidest named one of all of them, but that's why it's good. If you think about it, Lava sounds like larva, which is a Korean animation, which reminds me of the time I went to Korea, which was the best story ever. Unfortunately, I will never be able to tell that story because I can't seem to contact any of the people involved in it. On the off chance that anybody knows what I'm talking about, contact me please. You have to respect the Korean fans because they were here from the beginning when I released only the demo in Korean. Korean, are we
fans.
going to go to Sans?
Oh yeah, we have Sans battle.
Oh, we're gonna do that right
We
now?
also
The
needed
battle
that.
Sans.
It could be good. As a little treat.
We're now
Yama
$10,000 over the
UJ
incentive, so.
What? I have no object permanence. I forgot about Mello. He's not a frog, he's a sweet little cloud prince. The greatest thing of all is this crazy house which was designed by Gigi and sprited by Chess. I wanted a house that would be good to catch on fire, and therefore I thought it would be good if it was a fish because of the delicious grilled smell. I wonder she lived underwater with all the other guys first and then only got to move out here because of her position as the royal guard. I have no idea, man, I'm asking you guys. Thank you for using the door. This scene was actually much shorter originally, but Jones mentioned that the pacing felt weird when they played it, so I tried to slow it down by having you make tea, etc. Now it's good probably. Let's talk more about this so-called Undine character. Obviously her name comes from a mispronunciation of the word Undine, a water fairy referenced in a lot of different media such as Secret of Mana. I always mispronounced that word as a kid, and I still do because I don't like pronouncing it the other way. Later I thought it was cool that her name sounded like Undying, so that also served another purpose. Between her yellow eyes, her face fins, her overworld mouth shape, and her red Vriska shoes, she has a lot of elements from the Trolls of Homestuck. LOL. I drew her non-armored overworld design by myself. Again, that's why it looks bad. Actually, I drew everything in this room by myself, which is pretty obvious. The first game where every single element looks like Grandpa's bed from Stardew Valley. I think at first people might think that Undine and Susie are pretty similar characters, and definitely they are in a kind of a loose sense. Wow as that handsome fellow, intimidating strong girls who care deeply about their friends, and also maybe something about that one shy girl. But the difference is that Undine in her current form that we meet of her is part of the establishment. She is the law, she has friends, she has cartoonish physical power, and she can be extremely stubborn when she thinks she's right. Basically her humor comes from how extreme she is. Meanwhile Susie just wants to grill and chill. End of analysis. It's time to select using the spear. I tried to think of many different interactions to proceed that would be more unique than simply progressing text, like Papyrus moment of looking at clothes. Eat it green. I think I said in a recent interview, but because Undine taught Papyrus to cook, you kind of need to consider like, maybe Papyrus isn't bad at cooking inherently. Maybe he could be an amazing chef if somebody else was teaching him. LOL. It's easy to imagine Toriel teaching him how to do things properly and then he becomes great at it. And then Undine ends up being taught by him somehow. This is my fanfic I imagined right now. But yet I want all the characters outside of the ruins to really care about Ascari and each other. I think it really ties into this question of what you're supposed to do when you finally meet him. Hopefully it was an interesting question. Great picking up animation. This is how things look when I draw them myself. Rotation tool of MS Paint. I got cured by eating antidote. It tasted like cream. There's a button that allows me to do a backflip. The only thing I can do. There is also a parking button. I got poison and ate antidote really fast. You never know when I'm going to do it.
I've been constantly surprised watching.
You can't predict.
You guys, I think Toby's gonna basically chill out and hold still.
You
No
can't
way,
follow
Toby
my
back.
after images.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm out of the prediction game.
I've never been more
Combo
wrong in my
attack.
life.
Now in the battle, I don't know what to draw her hands, so she has really weird small hands, or maybe that's the right size, I don't know. Look at her small and fragrant hands that smell like vinegar.
Playing the fan translation.
It's a
They do get
national
smaller.
treasure. Now I know you're not just wimpy loser, you're a wimpy loser that has a button that allows them to do the backflip whenever they want. I can smell the sweet sweat of burnt fish house. Fangamer should sell it as a fragrant oil. Frequent fragrance. It's a new word I invented to help us later. This is how you will look after inhaling the fragrance. Be careful.
I love green.
Then you will love it. If you can't flip while poisoned, data ailment.
Those
You
are
can
actually-
only hear the noise of my struggle.
It makes me think that the noise is just something you're making with your mouth while you flip.
Now it's being made by the poison sign and arrow. That was scary.
Guys, your donations are the only thing that could help Toby. That or the button he has to take the antidote.
That's true, I have infinite antidote, but I need you to pay for it. American healthcare. So at this point onward when developing the game, Temmie was more or less completely busy with school, so I had to draw a lot more until the end of the game. Clarivoire drew dog food.
Dog food's really
Clarivoire
good.
drew dog food. Clarivoire drew dog food. All Hotland background tiles are by Janelle. I drew a lot of Alfie slab, which is why it looks like that from the inside and outside, and why the perspective of the chainsaw is whack. Alfie slab, the bed is a cube. Her desk is just a photo of my desk in real life with all the plates piled up and not put in the dishwasher, etc.
One of my favorite Undertale moments at Fangamer was all of the effort that went into rendering Alphys in 3 dimensions. Not a trivial thing.
Not easy.
Probably one of the most
Painful.
difficult modeling things we've ever done.
Yeah.
Lisa Simpson. Her name is Alfie in the Japanese version, and it was my suggestion to do that one. Remember, everything else is credit to the translator. Didn't he know that there is also a Japanese band named the Alfie? My only regret of that is I wanted all of the names of my characters to be completely unique when you search them. By the way, her voice noise is a clip of my friend Zan, who helped out with chapter 2 of Deltarune. Why did we make Metaton is because my friends such as Jones and Sarah F were also into Transformers, so you kind of had to have a robot. We struck a home run with the bones, but this is a team sport and you can't win without a whole cast of MVPs. So obviously he's a rectangle from Wallace and Gromit because that's clearly the hottest shape. Sarah F did draw some concept art for the X version, but I was the only person around to draw the actual sprite, so it ended up way more simplified. Additionally, the concept of electric game show host was inspired by my friend Moon's character. Also, my love of long nose characters was influenced by that as well. Basically, I was trying to make fan service for Jones and it worked. Story of my life. I feel like my tendency / enjoyment making horrible, crazy, unwinnable joke situations was able to be showed off in full here. Anyway, did I explain with the origin of Alfie's name is?
No, please hit us with.
Wait, I thought it was obvious for some reason. But that's always what I think about everything I do. You'll get it eventually. She was created most probably of 3 visual ingredients. That lizard guy from Super Barber Mario, by the way I never played that game, Lisa Simpson, and John Egbert. Misremembering her appearance, that's why she has the Lisa Simpson necklace on the date outfit. I just realized that both Lisa and Marge Simpson both have necklaces. Do you think that's a genetic feature passed down from the mother? Clarivoire drew dog food. Perhaps Alfie sends a bit too many messages and maybe the way of talking hasn't aged the best out of anything in the game, but overall I'm happy that I made a character like Alfie's. I think it's okay for characters to not be conventionally attractive, and also to be extremely flawed. What's interesting to me about her is her strength under different circumstances. In some endings she simply ends up disappearing. In one ending she ends up saving a large number of lives because the circumstances push her to do so. Sure, she has strong opinions about media, but other than that she kind of has a lot of similarities to Sans. Clarivoire drew dog food.
Oh, there it is.
There's also a photo of Toby's desk there. I think it's really
Is a photo
cozy.
of Toby's dog food. Now
Controller,
we
could
can
you
look
draw
at the
some
hole.
dog food for me?
The fact that the hole is only a few feet deep is the first hint that all of this is fake. Through the concept art for the posters. Now you know why everything is easy to draw. I only got one guy to draw dog food. Everything else didn't fit in the budget.
By
Thank
Gold
you,
Bang
Metaton.
Rock.
This song was originally made for Homestuck, but it didn't get used, so becomes my song. I guess Thunderplane isn't like an actual plane but just a monster that resembles a plane. Also, the hat is based on Yukari's hat from Tuhao. OMG, I loved all their little different colored hats.
Close, but not too close to a Sunday.
Plane's just shrinking into the corner. I always assumed that was intentional. I didn't know.
Yet it was about, but it made me laugh, so I kept it. That's a lot of things. This song uses the samples from Organia. That was the tool used to create Cave Story music.
Back to that name.
We must defeat Toguri. Clarivoire drew dog food. Don't forget about the vents of famous and good. Very
Inside these
good and
doors.
balanced. I drew these guys. This guy is the disembodied fox head. Originally this is where we were going to have the green radioactive fox on a skateboard and sunglasses. This is the art drawn by Cap.
He's playing a DJ
While
set?
I'm at it I will show more Cap. You can see the font. Yeah.
I
yeah.
love-
Worm on strand, but yeah.
Yeah.
How do I stop showing it? LOL. I got it, but yeah, there was this concept like green fox. rides skateboard into lava and then dies. But then we didn't do that, and also invented annoying dog. This is the part where you cook with a killer robot. The Japanese version of the logo that shows up in this screen was drawn by Hato Moa, who made Hatoful Boyfriend. I did English LOL. Moa was one of the first Japanese fans of Undertale and also met Atten and gave me a doujinshi that she made. Maybe you will see Moa's powers again one day. It's almost like I wanted to reuse graphic. No Temmie and no TV make Toby go crazy. Check out that great perspective on the chainsaw. The donations are going so good, we are going to reach 100 of AK eventually.
Yeah,
Okay,
90.
I hope everybody is having fun.
That was a
18
dog.
foot dog.
Dog boyfriend.
Muffet not quite. Looks like Muffet is going to make it. Not make it. Sorry my spider friend. You will be washed away out of the drain. Anyway, this is the part where you fly up in the sky and dodge milk. Haha, so famous. This is not canon, but if it was canon there should be Milk Looker from Deltarune right now looking up at the milk that's falling down. They would be so happy. I mean, they are also a monster. They are probably here. They probably just left after because they looked at the milk. No reason to stay after the milk ends. I'm saying it now, but Milk Looker is probably the best character. Does anybody on the couch know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I've got some
Everyone
ideas.
has their favorite joke characters, like Star Walker, Newbert, but Milk Looker is also the best one that showed up. Everyone has their favorite joke characters, like Star Walker, Newbert, but Milk Looker is also the best one that showed up. I messed up in chapter 4 because I made it so they disappear when you walk off the screen instead of insulting your family every time I cry. Clarivoire drew dog food. The background of the core was drawn by Marigo. Yes, once again popping off with the parallax background. I think I showed a picture of the arena where you fight Sigma in Mega Man X2 and I was like, it's like this. Do you guys know the name of the Honey Nut Cheerios be?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Is it Buzz? Feel like
I don't know why I hang out with you guys.
Getting help from the control room.
Just kidding.
It's-
Originally I
I
debated
remember-
having Alphys show up as a hologram with you instead of just on the phone. This guy, do you remember? The 25th Heat Flames Man of November. 18 Hot Doge. Pukin had a surprising number of fans at one point. They are out here with that Adventure Time mouth. Probably the most Adventure Time-like character.
Yeah, the
My
UI.
friend from college was really good at doing a lumpy space princess voice.
4.
I was really proud of the hot dog harpy. Yeah, that
And it
looks
puts us over
pretty epic.
$95,000.
Oh man, look at
Charlie,
the physics in this game are so realistic.
come on.
I should have used the Havoc physics engine in this game, and also put a button ready to shoot lemons. Originally I debated having Alphys show up as a hologram with you instead of just on the phone, but it was so much easier not to do that, so I didn't. Do you guys know the song from the Donkey Kong cartoon about holograms not pressing big red buttons? Originally I was going to do a parody of that song, Pyro. Some people think that the name is a Homestuck reference, but actually it's a reference to the fact that it's a rope which likes fire. Originally I was going to have robots and stuff, but I decided that it's best if MTT is the only robot to make him more unique and for the story to make more sense. But there is an airplane. That's different, yet it's more like furry. Like roller coaster furry.
Watching
Seems like
home.
no spider for the children. It's swap.
Alright,
It's
this is-
okay, it's French. No, I would never show this in the trailer. People think that the second one is better than the first one. That's crazy. The second one definitely ruins the characters of the first one, makes you dislike them.
Donating
That's
at the
true.
same time.
But the spider is
8,500.
climbing. Originally there was more RG characters. Actually I originally thought of 6, but we ended up only doing 2. My other friend from College Girl Edition, who I don't think she's watching this, but if she is, sorry I lost your phone number. I had thought of insane evil situations for killing all the different characters, and one of them was like, you kill one of them and then the other inhales the dust of their dead friend and has a panic attack. My friend did not like that concept at all. So I didn't do that, and probably good because it was too edgy. One more fact about that friend, she quite liked Northern Lion back when he was only doing Binding of Isaac videos, but I never watched him. Now one of my friends watches NL every day, so I do end up seeing him on the TV occasionally fighting with his chat. If you think of my friend as Papyrus for some reason, then NL is like Bald Metatten. I should have been there for my college friend and watched Northern
Whoa.
Lion sooner. Wow,
Here,
move it.
for 100,000.
Move it.
Wow.
You guys are amazing. I hope you have money for tomorrow also. LOL.
Do you have ideas?
Yeah. We could hear more about that scene with the dust and the panic
Time for
attack,
the
maybe?
famous school.
Oh yeah. Yeah, HH.
I wouldn't call it that.
Take a look at the top right, it's nice. He's cut off a little. That's fine.
That's enough. You get a sense of what's going on.
If I had 100 grand, I would make us fight fiery with it.
Oh my gosh. Tree looks familiar.
It's from earlier episodes of this show.
We did it, Reddit. Muffet will be in the next level. I drew this weird thing of the elevator. I really like that NPC. I'm very proud of my character design. The mushroom comes through. This room is like the room we saw before, except it will show up in the trailer. I had a really good text from when they were going to be on the forum. Is this legible? Somebody read it out loud.
This is a thread for you to post music you've collected online. I'll start. Attachments: Mew Mew Kissy Cutie, OP1.mp3. Huge long signature pic of an anime cat girl with like a bad lens flary 90s style Photoshop job over it. The power of love will conquer. It's just cool skeleton 199X has 9,232 posts. Attention forumers, please feast your ears on my oral delights. Attachments: me singing in the shower.wave, me singing in the shower 2.wave, me singing in the shower 3.wave, etc. Up to 38, and then album cover.bmp. How old is this, Toby?
I don't remember
Bomb
how old it
post.
is. I have early enemy idea list. Feel free to zoom in on this. Yes, please.
Fire.
Read.
Treadmill/automatic push puzzles, question mark. Timing with being sucked up by vacuums or something on a conveyor belt. Magma draining puzzles. Sundar 4.
Sweltering Snowman.
Yes! That's it!
Reed, you almost made it.
Man, I could have been in the game. Does it say Max?
Man, Reed, it'd be so crazy if you were in this game.
Temmie, Salesbot, Monster Hero, Magma Small, palette swap, Cybit, palette swap, Major Hottie, conducting menace ripoff.
Reed needs to explain.
So they.
What is sweltering?
So back in the day, in the early days of what was basically Starman.net, I don't remember who came up with the idea of flukes, which is just where we would edit a screenshot of the game and put something there that's not supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
This was very novel to us at the time, late 90s. And so I made a fake enemy called the Sweltering Snowman. It was supposed to be like an April Fool's joke or something. And
In the grand tradition of April Fool's jokes, people were not entirely pleased with it.
yeah. And it lives on to this day in my memory.
It's a very convincing.
Toby's. I spent a lot of time on that
Yeah,
sprite.
it's a very convincing enemy sprite.
Other
Spider.
than
Larivoire drew spider food. Lot. It's time to sit on your tuffet. Muppet, which is the character that is also a Kickstarter backer character by Michelle who made Ava's Demon. I like this purple mechanic, and you can even cheat and use donuts if you want to win, but Charlie will be strong and win with power of playing. It's all about money, money, money.
Why?
To some people this is the hardest battle in the main game.
One
I
who
think
lost
I
the
nerfed
fire.
this battle multiple times after release. There were kids that emailed me saying they couldn't beat the battle, and so I would beat the battle for them and then send them their save file back.
think we
Now
learned-
you need to just get good. Sorry kids, I would have saved you. The next sign is definitely inspired by the arena in Kirby Superstar. The way that the box moves up and down is actually by copy and pasting a region of the screen in a very, very inefficient manner.
Shut up.
It makes the game run bad on some older computers. I know a better way I would do it, but at least I got it done in the first place. Power Croissant, I've always been obsessed with it. Did you guys also think that? Zelda.
pass.
Well,
Zelda,
Well,
oh Zelda.
attack.
I am still proud of the attack patterns and stuff. I think it's fun. I think that Cupcake Monster was cleaned up by Chess. Chess didn't draw dog food. Chess drew spider food.
Incentive.
I wanted to show him because I like him. Eventually you get to a part where you dance with Metatton. Originally, depending on the ways that you danced with him by walking around the screen, he would have different text reactions. For example, if you stay close to him, or go far away from him, the text changes. In the final game I decided to cut all of this text because it just felt weird. Or maybe it was a bug that it never showed up. I don't remember, but what's really strange is that when we made the Xbox version, for literally no reason that I can tell in the code, his text reactions started showing up again. This was not intentional, and there's no reason for it in the code, and there is no discernible reason for this happen at all. I guess he just really wanted to dance with a human.
Like
The
whenever
Final
there's a song in
Fantasy
the game.
VI wants what the Final Fantasy VI want. Is Charlie going to be able to solve the maze of destiny? Everyone in the chat help Charlie. We're cooked. Never mind. We saw the dog at least. Thanks chat.
The end of
Yeah,
this.
Kitswa drew Kitswa food.
Yeah,
Is that
exercise
compliment
for the
or a
audience.
negative to the French?
To the
I had
bar.
fun making the song. I wanted to make a song that uses the NES noise channel as an instrument. I should invent a button that lets you shoot lemons. But I did it. Toby drew lemons food. Curse you Togrelone. I'll get you next time. We are going down. San, S-A-N. Give me a san.
There's that fox again.
Just a reminder, never forget the first skinless dateable. Now we will enter into battle.
Hey got your skins dateable on starman.net, is that right?
I certainly did.
Yeah, me
yes.
too.
Who's responsible for the diorama? There's currently $5,000 in bidding.
That's great. Always be closing.
Yeah. What do you think, Charlie?
We did it.
All right, we beat him.
That was a little anticlimactic.
But I feel. Maybe. Tomorrow. Another incentive.
Somebody at the door.
Get into battle with Sans and use his
Plus warm weather
attacks.
clothes for the dog.
No. 3D tutorials at the door.
Close the door.
Say no more, guys. I'll tell her we're busy. Sorry, 3D tutorial, but I think it's just a piñata. That means it's full of candy.
No. Time out.
What's up, you guys? My name is Senor Romero with Senor Romero Piñatas. I'm based out of Tucson. I made this giant 3D tutorial. She's 7 feet tall and about 6.5 feet wide. She's real sturdy. She can take a little beating if you feel like it. But she's a lot of fun to make. My dad used to make piñatas when I was a kid. I grew up watching him in Tucson, and I've been doing it for about 2 years, and it's been real busy. So I hope you guys like her. Thank you so much for the opportunity.